Hi everybody, I'm Shannon and I absolutely love the Watercolor Winter Simply Created card kit, which you can see all the pieces that come in the card kit here on the table before me. You can make 20 cards with this kit. You get 4 different designs and 5 of each design. So this is everything that you get in the kit. In addition to the items that come in the kit, you'll also need a Bermuda Bay ink pad to stamp the greetings. The greetings are from the Watercolor Winter 2 stamp set. And the recommended blocks that go along with this stamp set are blocks H and G. Then you'll need 4 ink refills: Smoky Slate, Old Olive, Coastal Cabana, Cherry Cobbler. Then you'll need some scissors, paper snips, snail, or some adhesive. I found that the Tombow multi-adhesive is great for all the little die cut pieces. So these are the ones that work great. So you'll need these items in addition. These are the 4 cards that you make with this kit. I absolutely love these cards. Aren't they so cute? I want to show you some tips and tricks so that when you're ready to do your watercoloring and make the cards, you'll be successful and have a great time. So let's start with this one right here. With this card, you're watercoloring the stripes. So I need some grid paper to protect my table. And here is my white card front. So I will, before me I've got the 4 ink refills with a little water added. And then with this one, you just take your paintbrush and make some stripes across your card. It's up to you how thick you want to make them and how dark. When you watercolor, sometimes some experimenting is required. But you should also not expect to have the same result every time, because watercoloring is very different and very artistic. Now, as these dry, sometimes they get lighter, so then you can go back and add darker layers of color. By adding another layer of color, it will be darker, but you could also add some additional drops of ink to your mixture, and that will make it darker as well. The Merry and Bright is also watercolored with Coastal Cabana, and it comes on a little card like this. So you just lay that out and take your Coastal Cabana and then watercolor. Keep them in there. Then when you're ready to, when it's dry, then you can work on attaching it to your card. Now, there are instructions that come along with the kit as well. Each of the cards have some specific items listed to help you to be able to be successful when making these cards. So make sure to keep these close by. With this card in particular, there's some extra instructions here, so that will really come in handy. Let's look at the next card. We have this gorgeous card that says Happy Holidays on the candy cane-like striped paper. With this one, we've got 2 trees that are die cut in the watercolor paper. We want to make our trees look Old Olive. So we'll take our Old Olive mixture and do some watercoloring. And then after you watercolor, you can pop out the little die cut pieces and get rid of those so that the gold glimmer paper shows through. With watercoloring, some patience is required, so you want to let these dry and then go back and add more color to them. So you see the finished version again. You can see some lighter areas and some darker areas with the gold glimmer paper shining through. Here's the next card. Merry Christmas, and this one, the Merry is watercolored. So let's look at that. The Merry is die cut on this page. So again, we're going to use Old Olive and color it in. And you can see there are lots of other letters and phrases on this card if you want to get creative. So there we go. And then we'll add a little more color so that we get lightness and darkness to our Merry. Then you assemble it all together with these cute little gold holly berries. The last card is this one. So the snow in the background is printed on the card, and then we add all the other embellishments, including the darling red sled. This sled is die cut, and now we're going to do some watercoloring with cherry cobbler. Rinse out my brush, and then color in the sled. Now the first layer is always just covering, and then you go back to add the lightness and darkness and any other details that you would like. With cherry cobbler, there could be a tendency to be pink, so you want to make sure to get the right color. So you might have to wait for it to dry and then reassess how the sled looks. You may want to gather a group of your friends together and make these cards for the holiday season. These are gorgeous cards. Everyone is going to absolutely love them when you hand them out. You can buy all the additional supplies from your demonstrator and just have such a fun and creative time making the Watercolor Winter Simply Created Card Kit. Thanks so much. See you next time.